everyone! As I said earlier, 大家好,新年快乐! Hello everyone and happy Chinese New Year! Or Lunar New Year, or apparently festival, spring festival. And we'll talk about why that's called the spring festival because it's definitely not spring right now. But yeah. So, this year, January 25th is the official Lunar New Year, or Chinese New Year. What does that mean? How do we celebrate it? What's that all about? I'm gonna be learning a lot about this along with you guys, because as much as I've celebrated it in my own life, because it's been here and not there, it's been quite different. In some ways, kind of, in a way, watered down. Kind of, sort of. Can I say that? Can I say it's slightly watered down? Because there are a lot of customs that just don't really, how do I say? It doesn't really like carry over, for a couple of different reasons. But I'll discuss that as we go along. I think so. The Lunar New Year is known by, a couple of different names, as I mentioned earlier. It's also known as Chinese New Year. It's also known as the Spring Festival. And that doesn't mean that it takes place in spring, because obviously it's not, I mean, look out your window. Is it spring? It is not. The answer is no. The answer is it is not spring. But apparently it is to symbolize the coming of springtime in the future. Like, at this point, the coldest day of the year has already passed. And, you know, it's only going to get better from here on out, weather-wise. Lunar New Year is called that because it follows the lunar calendar, which means it goes by cycles of the moon. So it's not anything like Christmas or Thanksgiving, where they have like set days within the calendar, right? So like for this year, it just so happens to end on, or it happens to land on January 25th. But I mean, there have been times in the past where Chinese New Year has fallen on a February. Actually, if I remember correctly, like in my youth, I feel like most of the time it has been in February. I could be wrong. Maybe last year it was in January. I honestly can't remember. But when I was young, I had to attend these it was like celebrating Chinese New Year with the local Chinese community. And so each grade or each class would put on a performance that they've prepared almost all year for the festival. And I just remember it always being in February. That's just a memory that I have. But yes. A little headache. I got to talk to a bunch of cuties today. Truly, we are living in the cutest timeline. Looked out my window, about 3 feet of snow. So yeah, seems about right for spring here. But yes, so yeah. My point is, there's no set date. It's not like it's every December 25th. It's not like it's every November 20 whatever. Whatever. It doesn't quite follow that. So yes. But another thing that I actually didn't really know about until I started researching a little bit more for this is that the Spring Festival, or Chinese New Year, actually lasts a total of 15 days. So they start, you know, celebrations on Chinese New Year's Eve, and it goes on for 15 more days. So it's like the longest holiday of the year for the Chinese, for the Asian population, I suppose. Let's see, where'd all my stuff go? I feel like I lost something. No, we're okay. Yes. But yeah, here, let's see. So it says, people welcome spring and what it brings along: planting and harvests, new beginnings, and fresh start. Yes. Oh my gosh, what happened to me? Live! We're fine. Okay. All right. Drink water, by the way. Stay hydrated. If Rose comes in stream, tell her she is cute for me. Going to bed is 3:21 a.m. Yeah, go to sleep. I will tell her for you. I will tell her for you. I wish it snowed where I am. All I have is cold rain. We have cold rain and snow here, and it was horrible. I disliked it very much. Fair 15-day pog. Just a very, very long holiday. But yes, so let's go through some of this stuff together. So, oh, okay, yes, I also do have some images that I want to share with you. They're probably not like the highest quality, so you'll have to forgive me, but let me just say bye-bye to chat for a second. Boop. So, just talking about the lunar calendar, this is probably, so this is in Spanish. I'm not really sure why it's in Spanish, but this is, thank you Wikipedia, but this is how a lunar calendar would look like. So as you can see, it marks, you know, when it has every phase of the moon, and that's kind of how they determine what the full moon, or what the full moon festival, listen Harune, what the Chinese New Year is going to land on, more or less. Bonk. Bring back chat. Bring back chat. Bring back chat. All right, chat doesn't want to resurrect itself. That's fine. It will be encouraged. There we go. Oh, there we go. We just needed to wait for Fox to say something. But yes. Yes. And each year, for those who aren't incredibly familiar with how, you know, this sort of thing works out. So, Chinese New Year, it goes in a cycle of 12 animals. Of course it was Fox. So it lasts for, wow, let me backtrack. The entire celebration lasts for 15 days. The first 11 days are the celebration of the spring aspect of the festival, and then the last 4 days end with a lantern festival. And I had no idea about that. My very first time I went to Taiwan, I was there for the lantern festival, and I think we were there for like the last, we were there for the last days, and I just remember it was amazing. It was like, you know how you go to these like really, really hardcore like ice sculpting or like snow sculpting or even sand sculpting, like if you live near the beach, like how they just do like these crazy intricate sculptures and things like that. It was really, really similar. These lanterns were just incredible. So it was dark. It was nighttime. It was a little bit chilly because it was like January or February. Most likely February. Like I said, that's what my memory tells me. And there were just these amazing, huge sculptures, for lack of a better word, just but made out of like paper and with all these lights on the inside, and it lit up, and it was just, ugh, my 6-year-old brain was like, it was just melted. I loved it. It's one of my more fond memories of that time in my life. But I had no idea, and like I said, no idea until now, that it was marking the end of, you know, the Chinese New Year festival. So yes, welcome back, Hoya! Brains? No, not a zombie. Use the hidden code to unlock the 13th animal, the cat. Is this Fruits Basket? Konnichiwa, Harune-chan. 最近どうですか? 最近とっても元気です. Thank you so much for asking. I hope you've been doing well as well. CS Tara, hi, welcome. I hope I didn't miss anybody while I was like blabbing my mouth off. No, we seem fine. Okay. 続けましょう. Okay, so yes. So continuing, so beyond that, so the Chinese New Year, once again, it's celebrated every year, but it goes in a cycle of 12. There are 12 animals that this holiday kind of goes through, and it goes in order of this: rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, and pig. That sounded like way more than 12. I don't know if maybe I repeated something, but this is the year of the rat. Now, what does that mean exactly? Let's find out, because I don't really know what that means for the rat, but you know what? We'll find out. We'll find out. Give me my information, because I'm curious as well. If I remember correctly, what does it say? Yes. Here we go. Now we have to get rid of chat again. Even though it just revived! You're in the year of the ox? Fantastic. Yeah. Alright, so I apologize because you probably can't even read this. In fact, hang on. Maybe I can enlarge this. Ooh, no, that really doesn't. Well, that's okay. I'll read it out loud anyway. Like a class! We're in class now, guys. Class is in session. So it says, in the Chinese astrology, each year is represented by an animal. 2020 is the year of the metal rat, which is predicted to be a lucky year. The rat has also been celebrated in 1912, 1924, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, 96, and 2008. So any of you guys who have been born in the year of 1996 or 2008, I doubt any of you here have been born in 1984. Forgive me if I'm incorrect about that. But I would say a majority of you are probably like, you know, around 1996 or 2008. Then this is your year. This is your year. The rat has the first position in the zodiac. The rat is a representation of diligence, kindness, and generosity. Yes. Let's see. Yeah, it says, why does the date change? The Chinese New Year is based on a lunar year instead of a fixed number of day. Each month the moon comes back as a new moon on a different date. So yeah, we kind of discussed that already. Class is in session, I didn't study! Best mom! Hi! Welcome! How are you? You're a zoomer. I'm a horsey. Foxy is a horse? Ironic, year the rat starts with the spreading of virus. I don't know if we can make that joke. I don't know if we can make that joke. But yes, so as you've probably noticed, they've got also different elements related to that animal. I still haven't really fully understood what the elements are supposed to be for, but there's that. Okay, so that I got out of that what I wanted. Boop. But yes, kindness, LMAO, kind of contradicts the tale of the race. Good point, Blue. I'm actually going to read the story of the race of the animals to the Emperor's table. So let's read more. Let's read more! So I probably should not have gotten rid of that. There we go. Hi. We're back. So it says the Heavenly Gate race story. Reasons for Zodiac rankings. Let me just move this over so my face isn't so squished. Wait, no, we want that. My bad. Long ago, there was no Chinese Zodiac. The Jade Emperor wanted to select 12 animals to be his guards. He sent an immortal being into man's world to spread the message that the earlier one went through the heavenly gates, the better the rank one would have. So the next day, animals set off towards the heavenly gate. Rat got up very early. On his way to the gate, he encountered a river. He had to stop there, owing to the swift current. After waiting a long time, Rat noticed Ox about to cross the river and swiftly jumped onto Ox's ear. The diligent Ox did not mind at all and simply continued. After crossing the river, he raced towards the palace of the Jade Emperor. Suddenly, Rat jumped out of Ox's ear and dashed to the feet of the Emperor. Rat won first place, and Ox was second. Tiger and Rabbit came third and fourth because both are fast and competitive, but Tiger was faster. Rabbit got across the river by hopping on stepping stones and a floating log. Good-looking Dragon, was fifth and was immediately noticed by the Jade Emperor, who said Dragon's son could be sixth. But Dragon's son didn't come with him that day. Just then, Snake came forward and said Dragon was his adoptive father. What? So Snake ranked sixth. I bet Dragon was really upset about that. He's like, does he look like me? He's like a tiny, very incorrect version of me. He's got the wrong makings. Sure, he's scaly, but he's like super small and he has no feet. Hello, Camel Boo. Hi. Let's see. Where did my mouse go? Kind and modest horse and goat. Horse and goat arrived. They were very kind and modest and let each other go first. Jade Emperor saw how polite they were and ranked them 7th and 8th. Monkey had fallen well behind, but he jumped between trees and stones and caught up to be 9th. Last were Rooster Dog and Pig. We don't even get a story about them, which is kind of unfortunate because I would have liked to have known about the dog personally. Rose! Hi! Welcome! Beep-a-beep-a! goes, oh yes, that's right. I'm supposed to tell you, Sora said you're cute. That's it. Hi. Okay. So why no cat? If anyone's ever wondered. Although Cat and Rat were neighbors, the former always bullied the latter, and Rat felt very angry but dared not say it out loud. Therefore, he sought revenge on Cat. Upon hearing the Emperor's decree, Rat chuckled to himself and thought, this is an opportunity. Sounds like a rhyme. We're reading poems now. The sleepyhead cat kicked open Rat's door, ordering Rat to keep him informed of when he was going to the Emperor's birthday party. And Rat readily promised that he would. This is like girl drama. It's like, you didn't tell me you were going to so-and-so's birthday party! But anyway, F for Cat. On the morning, however, Rat left quietly without informing Cat. Cat didn't wake up until the race was over and it was too late. He was not able to make it into the cycle. After the party, a great enmity grew between Cat and Rat, so that rats scatter in all directions when a cat appears. An alternative version of the story says that Cat and Rat got as far as crossing the river together on Ox's head, but Rat pushed Cat into the water and Cat was washed away and drowned. Oh my gosh. Or didn't get back to the heavenly gate in time to be ranked. I have never heard a story where the cat drowned, so, you know, no animal abuse. Effects on the 12 Chinese zodiac signs. Okay, so for people who are interested, we're just gonna keep reading because this is a thing, isn't it? The ranking story above is made up according to people's understanding of characteristics of the 12 animals. And when people talk about a person's zodiac sign, they might think about the zodiac sign's characteristics. For example, when talking about rats, people think of quick-witted, resourceful, and versatile people. And oxes are decisive, honest, dependable, and hardworking. So I know a lot of people, like when, for people who are into this stuff, they'll look at their horoscope, right? You go online, there's apps for your phones, or even like in the newspaper or in some really popular magazines, they'll be like, check your zodiac, like what does your zodiac say about what to wear this month, or something like that. Then you would just go in and you would like check your star, your constellation, correct? So that's like set by months, right? So like and it's usually like the 21st or 22nd of one month into the 21st and 22nd of another, and that's your range for a certain constellation. So like you could check, you know, if you were born September 21st, then you would be a Sagittarius, I believe. Yeah, no, that's incorrect. I was wrong. October, November 21st into December, you're a Sagittarius. Haha. I don't know how I know that, but I do. So yeah, and then you would just look that up and stuff like that. This is very, very similar for matchmaking. That's really, really popular. So like if you back in the day, and you know, matchmaking is still kind of a thing nowadays too. That's not totally an outdated practice, especially for people who kind of don't feel like going out and meeting new people. Like we have online dating, right, where we're kind of tired of just meeting people, so we just, you know, Tinder or OkCupid, and we just swipe or whatever. This is a little bit better than that, I think. K-Moba, why do you read a bunch of text for free? You should charge at least $1 or 100 bits for that. Well, sorry for the bad joke. What can I say? I like to read. I don't know, but thank you, K-Mobu, for the 100 crunches. I appreciate it so much. But yes, yes. So it's really, really good for matchmaking. I know we're kind of going off on a tangent here. But yeah, so like they'll take your zodiac animal, they'll match it up with compatible animals, and they'll I don't know, they'll match you up. And they'll also check like your blood type, and of course they'll do like a background check on your family and things like that. So yeah. Let me see. This is why cats play around with a rat. They don't go for the kill, but toy with them to increase their suffering. Oh my gosh, that's really sad. Okay, chat, today we learn not to bully people or they might drown you. No, well, I mean, you don't want to bully people, period, right? But, just, you know, don't be afraid that someone's going to drown you, because that's equally bad. Just don't do it. Just don't be safe, don't bully, right? Kind of funny, my husband and I have very low compatibility zodiac signs, but we work wonderfully together. That is not the first time I've heard that, because I'll be honest, I was always just a little bit superstitious about stuff like that. So I wouldn't always check, right? I didn't care about like what I'm supposed to wear that month. But like if there was like, you know, it'd be like, ho, like how am I with this person or whatever? And they'd be like, oh, low compatibility. I'd be like, yeah, I got it. I understand. Thank you very much, universe. But that's actually not the first time I've heard that. There are actually quite a few people who have been happily married who say that they have low compatibility according to their zodiac signs, and so they say it's like all, you know, it's all poopy, right? My blood type is sugar. Please, K-Mobile, that means you have diabetes. And be very careful. I'm saying we're an exception, that's all. Yep. People die when they drown. No kidding. What is the zodiac sign after September 21st? So like September into October. You know, I used to know. This is how bored I was with life. That's not true. I was just like interested for fun. But I used to like have this numerical device that would help me remember them all in order and remember them by month, but I've forgotten. It's been so long. So we'll look at that another day, my friends. If you're interested in a constellation zodiac conversation, let me know. We'll do something about that, yeah? But yes. So for those of you who are born in the year of the rat, since this is your lucky year, yeah? More interestingly, Chinese people later created guidelines on love compatibility on the 12 zodiacs. Rat's best spouse will be dragon, rabbit, or ox. So any of you rabbits, what? Any of you rats out there, or I guess any of you dragon, rabbits, or oxes, go look for a rat, I guess. That sounds terrible. Go find yourself. Go find a rat. No, go, yeah. I don't think I could have worded that a better way, unfortunately. I'm sure I could have. I goofed. I used to be into that stuff too. Go find a rat. Yeah? But I'm Rabbit. Hi. Blue, you're a rat? Donnie, you're a dragon? That's so cool. Out of context. Yeah, that's right. Go find a rat. I'll go to a pet feed store or something. Your brother is a dragon. Time to find him a cute rat. Wait, I'm a pea brain. What animal am I? How do I find out? Your year. It's based on your year. In fact. Hold on a second, sweet friends. I have, because I knew you guys would be interested in this. I knew. I had a feeling. So appealing. Come on, tell me. Okay, here we go. Got it. Okie doke. So it says if you were born in 1996, you're a rat. 97, ox. 98, a tiger. 99, a rabbit. 2000 is a dragon. 2001, a snake. 2002 or 1990, because now we're getting in that range now, aren't we? A horse. 91 or 03, you're a goat. 92 or 04, you are a monkey. 93 or 05, you're a rooster. 94 or 06, you're a dog. And 95 or 07, you're a pig. What about 95? I just said that. You are a pigu. You are a pig. That was last year's animal. So yay, pachi. Da, 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 da. No, you don't go woof if you're a tiger. What is this? That's incorrect. Happy birthday. All right, but yes. So there's that. It's rat this year. It is. Hello, Trina. Hi. Yes, it is the year of the rat this year. So let us continue, shall we? And let me resurrect chat. Yes. Okay. So we've talked about that there's no set date for the Chinese New Year. Tiger will be in 2 years. Yes. It's also a day for praying to the gods. The Spring Festival was originally a ceremonial day to pray to gods for a good planting and harvest season. In an agrarian society, the harvest was everything. People also prayed to their ancestors as they were treated as gods. On this website it says see Mulan for reference. I love that. But that's kind of a good point. Once again, sort of what I mentioned earlier. If you follow Momiji on Twitter, she posted a picture of, you know, all of the food that was on the table, and then she said, you know, before we eat, we welcome the ancestors to the table. Also, they keep like family shrines. I don't know how popular that is anymore, except for like really, really close family, right? They'll have like a little shrine for loved ones who have passed away. They'll light incense sticks. They'll burn paper money or things to kind of send into the heavens. The smoke will carry them up into the afterlife. Happy moon year, Dippy. You're in the, that's not quite, but you're close. You're close, I guess. Let's watch Sagwa now, please. It is cute. Yeah. No, not real money. Not real money. No. Not real actual currency. Just like they call it, I'm sorry. They call it paper money, but it's like this decorative. It's just paper. It's not true currency, but they would treat it as currency for the afterlife. So you would burn that and you would send it to your ancestors. Devovia, hi, my grandparents have a shrine. Yes, I feel like that's quite common, is it not? But yes. Dippy, are you drunk again? Gotta be careful with Dippy. No, that's okay. I'm sure he's fine. But yes. Apparently, it's also for fighting off monsters. It says, according to one legend, there was a monster named Nien. It would come about every New Year's Eve. Most people would hide in their homes, but one boy was brave enough to fight him off using firecrackers. The next day, people celebrated their survival by setting off even more firecrackers, and the practice became a crucial part of the spring festival. And I am going to show you a picture. That'll be difficult to do. Let's do this instead. Bye-bye, chat. Again, welcome back, web page. There we go. So as you can see, because I can't quite zoom in. Maybe I can. Hang on. Nope, just kidding. Rose, thank you so much for the host. But as you can see there, Chinese-style firecrackers are very different from ours. I guess from Western firecrackers. We don't, like, stick them in a thing in the ground and then light them and then run away and hope to God that they fly up into the air and they blow up and nothing lands in your eye. This is a lot more dangerous, but still equally fun. It's super, super loud. That's the exciting bit. And it's all made, I mean, you can see it, it's all red paper. It's held by a stick, and you would light it, I believe, from the bottom, so it's almost like a, like in chains, like a, like I keep wanting to compare it to like a caterpillar or something, but it's not quite like that. But you know how like when you look at a caterpillar, it's kind of got like rolls on its body, sort of? That's kind of what it looks like, because each individual firecracker is like this like cylindrical, sorry, not cylindrical, like a cylinder-shaped, thing. I don't really know what to, this explosive, that's wrapped in red paper, and then it's all connected, into this very decorative pattern, which is all in red, because red is the color of fortune in, most Eastern, cultures. And then you would light it up from the bottom, and it would go, and it would all explode and be super duper loud. It's so loud. In fact, there is a city, I believe in southern Taiwan. I could be wrong about this. But yeah, there's this city in southern Taiwan that goes crazy. I think it's because their local deity is, they worship I don't know if it's a war god or something like that, but they celebrate by just, what do they call it? The Festival of Fire or something like that? But it's just, everyone runs around the street. It's super hectic, and everyone's just lighting off these kinds of firecrackers, just like crazy. And some people like would say that it's good luck if you get hit by one of these things. But oh my gosh, like, it's so dangerous. It's so dangerous. Like, you could get burned. People are, I mean, I'm sure it's a good time if you like danger like that. But yeah. Guangyu? I'm not sure. The name of the city is just totally out of my mind. And it's exploding baby firework. Yes, I disassembled a few firecrackers to make a mega firecracker once. Were you successful? A stick lantern thing. Wait, we have a name for those. Oh wait, oh, that's what you were talking about. That's not the city. You would not believe how quickly I ran from the scene. Don't disassemble them if you don't know what you're doing. True, that sounds dangerous. I burned half my face in my youth. Good lord, it's an amazing time if you're I don't know where to go from that. Good luck to get hit by a firework. Yeah, I mean, you would think that would be bad luck and that you would just stay indoors. And it's super loud too, like it is incredibly loud. I mean, just imagine like if one of our types of fireworks that like shoot up in the air and go poof, just imagine if those exploded right by your ear. It's kind of how that sounds. Maybe not as like deep and like boom, right? Not this like big loud deep boom, but it's like and it's just a lot. It's a lot. Stay hydrated. Yes, thank you. I do need some water. Nom 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 nom. Resumes lurk. One, thank you so much, Trina, for stopping by. But yes. So those are the firecrackers. You don't want to be anywhere near them, but they do have them kind of like open in the street, right? So there's like plenty of space. They don't like do it like right next to a house and like let's see if this house catches on fire. They'll do it like in an open place, and you know, you would make sure that when it goes off that like no one's really by it. It's exciting, it's fun, especially for the kiddies, but yeah. Yes, I've arrived to write my 5,000 sentences. You may begin, Dante, but we will not join you. I've done my time. I've done my time. But anyway, so goodbye to that. Even if it's the fireworks by the time they land, they've burned out so they're safe. That's true. That's true, but you just don't want to get hit by them. I imagine it hurts so much. Sure, fun until little Timmy gets hit by a firework. Alex lurks in a corner, that's fine. You may lurk. Don't feel any pressure to join. I got hurt because people threw one of those, that spin on the ground and it caught between my hood and my face. Oh my gosh. Government, you can go to jail for doing this. Everyone does it. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Pikinu! Pikinu, hi! Thank you for being a special Cronsha within the kingdom for 4 months! And for being on a 3-month streak. Thank you. What does this thing do? It gives me money. But thank you so much, because I appreciate it. And now you're a special Cronsha within the kingdom, so hopefully you feel like you've gotten something out of that too. I hope so. Thank you. Yes, I'm trying to scare people off by playing with firecrackers. Just be very careful. Please be very careful. And I don't know how easy it is to like get your hands on Chinese style fireworks in the States anyway, so don't worry about it. It's fine. Yes, I'm trying to wait. Oh, I read that already. Hello, Fallen Crow. Hi. Welcome. Oh, it just does the sub notice. Yes. Pikinu. Pikinu. But yes, as I mentioned before, it's also the longest Chinese holiday. The Spring Festival is technically, like I said, 15 days, the first 11. Well, technically it starts on like the eve of, right? So it's, I guess technically 16 days, if you count that evening. So yeah, like I said, the first 11 days is like the celebration of the actual Spring Festival aspect of it, and then the last 4 are the lanterns. Excuse me. It says traditionally you have to spend time with your family and can only go out after the 5th day. It's a national holiday, so a large majority of stores are closed. So it says in the month prior, people will buy niangao. Wait, that's not what I read. Or New Year's products. So once again, as I mentioned before, it's red is the color of luck. In a lot of Eastern cultures, specifically in Chinese. So, and I'll probably get to it later as well, but you're gonna be seeing and hearing a lot of red talk. And that doesn't just apply to Chinese New Year, it's also for weddings, which I could really go on about that as well. Pew pew pew! Salutations! Hello, Holy Muffin Top! Hi! Welcome! Why are we saying Alex Snow? Oh my gosh, Pikinu, no! Bad Peeky Doo! I have a memory of someone chasing me with those red firecrackers. Oh no! Red weddings, you say? Not like Game of Thrones. Not like Game of Thrones. Get that image out of your mind. Oh yeah, welcome back. But yes, red is just a very important color to good fortune and things like that. So a lot of things that people will buy during the days that lead up to Chinese New Year, mostly red related. A lot of red. Kind of think about like Christmas time and how like the Christmas colors are like red and green and maybe a little bit of white. So like everyone goes out and they buy like red wrapping paper, red, December / Christmas themed things in general. Like everything's just like themed like that. That's this for sure. My favorite color is red. Ooh, yes. Nice. Fabulous. Let us continue. Oh yes, and speaking of which, because we were talking about how people, traditionally you have to spend time with your family, therefore and thusly, the Spring Festival causes the largest human migration in the world. It says the most important part of the Chinese New Year is the family reunion. Think about Thanksgiving, right? It's probably the largest travel for US people, or just people who celebrate Thanksgiving. Very much the same thing for for Chinese New Year. And I just thought of a really like not so funny story. My mom used to tell me, she was like, traffic would be so bad in Asia that like people would be stuck in the car for hours just trying to get to their destination, and like so like hospital visits were always really high because people would have, yeah, I'm just gonna stop it right there. I'm just gonna stop it right there. There's no way I can like come back from that conversation. Let's just take a quick second. Yeah, I should totally show up to a wedding after a bloodbath. Yeah, don't do that. Even the envelopes are red. Yes, I will get to that, Ken, for sure. Hello, I'm about to go to work right now. Happy Chinese New Year. Sorry, I don't celebrate Chinese New Year, and hopefully everyone has a great time. I thought we had this talk already. Red envelopes contain useful oils, coins, and gems. Yes. Excuse me, Alex? Grandma Harune? Oh, Barune. Nope, done. Leaving that. No. My God. I dislike where this conversation is going. This is derailing very quickly. But yes. Let's see. The most important part of the Chinese New Year is the family reunion. Everyone should come back home for the New Year's Eve dinner. That is incredibly important. Once again, it's like Thanksgiving dinner. You don't miss it. Unless if you've got a really good reason to. But since in modern China, most elderly parents live in rural villages while their children work in the cities. So the migration back to hometowns or to go on vacation is called the spring migration. Plus, the earliest you can buy train tickets is 60 days before. It leads to a mad rush of literally fighting for tickets. According to this website, it says in 2015, English is so hard. Statistics showed that around 1,000 tickets were sold each second. That is insane. Redberry Slime, thank you so much for subscribing. Wait, is it? Yeah. Thank you so much for subscribing and for being a special crouchlet within the kingdom. Thank you for 4 months. Bachi. 本当にありがとうございました。ありがとうございました。Honey has a dark sense of humor? 10 more cool points. Hang on a second, wait, what? I was being kind? I think Harune would eat all the cookies before serving them. No, I would not! Kind people don't... Oh. So, it's like Thanksgiving and Christmas. Sort of, yeah, the importance of it, right? Did I say I was kind? I said I was being kind then. Alex, what are you talking about? You're always kind. You're always nice. What do you mean? Anyway, whoa, what I just... Dingus! I hit the wrong button. Okay, let us continue. Oh, this is fun. Have you ever, like... So, going back to, like, comparing it to Thanksgiving or Christmas, right? Maybe a lot of us who have been single for a really long time are tired of hearing the question, when are you gonna find yourself a boyfriend or girlfriend? Like, when are you gonna bring someone home for the family to meet, right? And you hear it every year and you're sick of it. I feel like that's like, I mean, listen, we're all weebs here, are we not? Is that not somewhat of an anime trope? I mean, it's not. I don't know if it's been done yet, but maybe slice of life? Who knows? Maybe in some manga. It's out there, I'm sure. Where like they have this like hilarious scenario of like asking one of your really close friends or like maybe someone who doesn't have to go home for the holidays to pretend to be your fake significant other. Just so that you can bring them home and just be like, yeah, I'm dating so-and-so. Look how well we get along. I've known them for so long and I love them so much. So, yeah. If we think about that scenario, it's real. It actually happens. So it says here, singles hire fake boy or girlfriends to take home. It says, especially since having children and passing down the family name is one of the most important parts of Chinese culture, it is even worse for Chinese single people to not have a significant other to bring home for the family to meet. It says, so some desperate singles resort to hiring a fake boyfriend or girlfriend to take home. Those who can't or don't want to go home can rent themselves out. For some of the other questions though, such as your salary, career, or when you want to have kids, that can't be helped. So like, you know, when you meet the family, right, and they're gonna be asking you those questions because apparently you're like, you know, you're supposed to pretend like you're dating. There that is. Be prepared to have that really awkward conversation. Let me catch up with chat really quickly. Alex Nyaz. Anyway, I'm about to work now. I don't want my boss to get angry with me. Well, good luck, Killer Darkseid. Have a wonderful rest of your day and best of luck at work. Ken says, Alex is a kind cute. Alex is just a cute. It doesn't have to be anything else. He's just cute. Harune, each time you say dingus, smiles looks up. I guess it's sort of his nickname with the stuff he does. Does he hear the word dingus a lot? We're all weebs here. I don't need to wait for Chinese New Year to hear that. I totally thought you were going to ask for a red pocket after calling him kind. Not yet. My parents ask me every weekend. I guess you could bring Dino. Who are you suggesting that to? To be fair, wait, hire boyfriend? Yes, you can. I guess you could make money for that. You're cute enough that you could get some if you wanted to, I'm sure. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeeted and skeeted on. Yeah? It's an actual job. They're also paid to clean my family gravestones. Well, yes. My family on my mom's side keeps asking me if I'm dating. Yes. See, that's not a culturally limited question, right? But there's just a whole lot of pressure in the Chinese culture to have children and to, you know, and the thing is also they have a lot of stress on, or they put a lot of stress on the age, right? So there's still sort of that old school mentality that like between a certain age, like I don't know if they look that badly down on, well, okay, so based on what I've heard, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but in my experience, there's been a lot of pressure, or there was a lot of pressure, or there is a lot of pressure like when you're in your 20s, right? Because how the family sees it playing out is that you meet someone in your early 20s, you date for, they don't even expect you to date for very long, okay? They're like, maybe 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, they're like, when you gonna get married, right? So 2 years or 3 years, and then by that time, you should be, at least for females, I guess, speaking, like I said, just from what I've heard and in my life experience, in your mid 20s, or in your kind of early stage 20s, you've found your significant other, they've done all of the research, they say that this person is like A-okay, you marry, and then right away they're like, have children. Go forth, have your kids. Because the idea is that you don't need to worry about raising them. Have your children while your parents are still young enough to raise them for you. Or at least to take care of them out of their infancy, out of their baby and infancy stages, and then you can kind of take them back and raise them after that, like when they're old enough to start going to school. That way the parents can still continue to work and pursue their own careers. So that's why they put a lot of pressure on on their kids when they're really, really young. Because they're like, it's not so much like while they're young, but like while we're young, right? So they're like, as your parents, like while we're still young and we're able, have children so you can go do your thing and we can take care of your children. That's kind of crazy to me. That's not, but I mean, my personal opinions aside, just get that out of here. Just, whatever. Let's see. Rowing 20. Girls before 25 and guys before 30, I believe. Ah, yes. That's where Christmas cakes come in. But it depends on the family and the person. Never heard someone say that in my life. I was gonna DM it. Nani? Wait, really? Is there something? Oh no. Oh, I've blundered. I have the subtlety of a 16-wheeler. Go forth and procreate. Harune's parents become Mom Renee already. Oh my god. Thankfully I don't have parents! I'm just an AI! I'm just an AI, I have no parents, I have creators, right? Well, you learn something new every day. Wait, have your parents raise kids for you? Yes. I don't have any idea that was a thing, but now I do. And it's forever 17, she's too young for this. I'd rather raise my own kids, thanks. Family, when are you going to get married? Me, when am I going to get rich? There we go. Mel! Hi! We are global. We are all over the world. Hello, Mel, are you? Number 1, Christmas cake exists. Weebs woke. Yes, definitely a lot of pressure in the 20s, especially if you don't get out much. My folks eventually just gave up since I stayed in college. Lol. Yeah, it kind of does depend on the family as well. Some families are like, if you're still in school, see, like, it's hard because they put so much pressure on education as well. So they're like, okay, I guess just, you know, focus on your education. But the moment your education is done, you better find somebody real quick. Like, you better be working on that at the same time. My teacher thinks my mom is my older sister. What a mood. I'm very familiar with that. I'm very familiar with that. Very familiar. It's been a very, it's very awkward to explain to people. Especially when I was in middle school. But anyway,続けましょう. So there's that, another tangent. But yes, singles hire fake boyfriends or girlfriends to take home because the pressure is real. Another thing you guys probably did not know is no showering, sweeping, or throwing out garbage allowed. Showering isn't allowed on New Year's Day. Sweeping and throwing out garbage isn't allowed before the 5th. This is to make sure you don't wash away the good luck, because there's so much good luck being thrown all over the place. On the other hand, there is a day before the Spring Festival dedicated to cleaning. This is the day to sweep the bad luck away and make room for the good. You're also supposed to buy new clothes. So all of like your purchasing stuff is like all before the Lunar Festival and any sort of cleaning, right? Because once New Year hits, you're supposed to be kind of like surrounded in this atmosphere of good fortune, right? So there you go. There you go. But yes. Bah. Wanted to make sure my music was still going. Now I forgot what I was saying. Oh yes, because you're supposed to be like surrounded in this like atmosphere of good luck where like everything just saturates with good fortune, right? All of that good luck that you're throwing all over the place and all of that red paper money and all of the stuff that's in the air that you've been burning and all of that good stuff. It's all supposed to be good things, all good things. So you don't want to be throwing anything away. You don't want to be cleaning anything. You don't want to wash the good luck from your body. I reject my luck. I want to be clean. Imagine forgetting to shower before the day. Yeah, no, you want to like do your most thorough cleaning. Foss! Hi! Welcome! 新年快乐, Foss! Hi! There you go. Good luck stank, New Year stank. My family just changed that to not washing hair. Yeah, it does change within the family, right? So, and you know, once again, in my experience here, I mean, it's not like my mom ever said, don't shower, Harune. I would've been like, no, I shower when I want to, I gotta be clean. Anyway, but I don't have a mom, I have a creator, so. Anyway. My family just chooses to not washing hair. It's not BO, it's good luck. More like atmosphere of musk. How is being dirty good luck? Well, I mean, it's just for a day. It's just for a day, and that's just because, like, all of that... I mean, hopefully you, like, shower... So the idea is that you shower the night before, so you spend all of the next day just, you know, you're fresh and clean and ready to absorb all of this good luck. Then afterwards, you can shower the next day and all of that good stuff. How is... it makes sense, but I don't want to be stinky. I mean, unless if you're, like, working out, then yeah, you'll be stinky, but hopefully, like, you know, it's cold, you're not sweating, and you're just, like, spending the day at home with family. If you're not exerting too much, like, physical activity, I think you'd be fine. I'm not trying to condone no showering, but, like, just don't shame them for doing it, right? Let's see. Guys, y'all adorable. Oh, Foss incoming. Suck up the good luck juice. I'm off because I'm forced to gamble. Oh, mahjong with my others. Hey, that's spending time with the family for you. New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve. But yes, I'll donate resub whatever if I win. That's very kind of you. Thank you. TIL Ash and Sweat is good luck. Today I learned. Oh, that's what TIL meant. I'm off to study, but I wanted to stop by to support the stream as usual. It's because Foss is a sweetheart. Where's my other heart? My heart for Foss. Yes. Have a good day. Katsumi-izumo, hi! Welcome! Happy Chinese New Year! Maybe that's why I can never roll any 5s. Soccer Blue, thank you! Thank you for the 100 crunches. Someone said red packet? Blue? No, don't do that! But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. 恭喜发财，谢谢你，谢谢。Also, according to Chinese tradition, during the 15 days of Chinese New Year, don't wash your hair. Wait, it's for all 15 days? That's not what I got out of it. Yo, no. I work on these days, so I'll be stinky. Don't wash your luck away, but you can always shower. Huh. So I guess it does depend on the family, because it seems like it's saying don't shower. Someone said just wash your hair. So what are you gonna do? It's anything, I suppose. Also, Harune, you nailed the intonation. I do know how to speak some Mandarin. Mandarin is not an unfamiliar language to me. Let's put it that way. Blue cute. Yes, all 15 days. Yikers. That sounds terrible. Yeah, I guess it depends. In my experience, I've showered whenever I want, so at least you know your Harune is fresh and clean. I don't need luck. I'm an AI. Yo, Pleblight! Hi! Welcome! 15 days to cook all that good luck juice. Sounding very disgusting. Okay, so let us continue. What is next for our conversation? Ooh, yes! Other taboos during Chinese New Year. You do not want to cut your hair. This year, it'll be don't cut your hair before February 2nd. So I believe, yeah, the first, is it 5 days? 4th? Hang on, I gotta count. Oh, okay. It's throughout the whole. So during the entire. Wow, I just hiccuped, sort of, or I choked on air. But during the first, at least, I didn't bother count. I'm gonna say 11, if not the full 14, 15 days. You don't want to cut your hair. You also apparently don't want to use scissors, knives, and other sharp objects. You don't want to argue or swear or saying unlucky words like death or sickness or breaking things. I'm saying all of this now, so I'm probably just cursing myself, but I do it for you guys because I love you all. So I want you to notice. I want you to, as Dippy would put it, witness me. I'm saying all these things because I love you all and I want you to know. So if bad luck befalls me, know I did it for you. I did it for all of you. But yes, so you don't want to cut your hair. Arguing, swearing, but of course, you know, I mean, who would want to argue or swear? Well, I mean, swearing is kind of a word filler nowadays, isn't it? But who would want to argue anyway? Just don't do it, right? It's just easy, GG easy. Just don't argue, eh? Let's see. I go fair if I can't wash my hair at least once a day. What do you mean? Hang on a second. What do you mean at least once a day? You should only be washing it like once every couple of days. SMH my head, that's bad for your hair. Every 2 days or it ruins your hair. True, because your hair has like natural oils. What is my hand doing? Your hair has natural oils, and if you wash it every day, you're stripping your hair of those natural oils, and you're actually giving it the opportunity to break, and you increase the risk of losing your hair. So don't do that. Don't do that, please. Also, you know, there's this thing you can get with, I believe that's the word for fortune on it. Most people put it upside down, but according to Chinese tradition, put it upside down only on your trash can. That's interesting. So like breaking a mirror, throwing spilled salt over your shoulder, or walking under a ladder. No worries, Harune, just send any bad luck my way. I'll take it off your hands. Oh no, my gosh, no, I would never. My personal suffering does not matter. I care about all of you. I will suffer anything for you guys. Death metal. Anyone know any counter curses to protect Harune's luck? I'll just throw a bunch of salt over my shoulder. It's okay. Because putting it upside down is... I can't read that, which means pouring away your luck. Can't argue if I don't talk. Easy game. Doot doot. There we go. But yes. Yeah, just don't argue. Duh. I'm kind of curious. There's like a full list of taboos, and I kind of... Can we like just peruse that together? May we? May we? Shall we? I want to. Let's do it. Because I'm curious. Oh, here we go. Chinese New Year taboos. Do not say negative words. We've gone through that. Do not break ceramics or glass. Do not clean or sweep. Do not use scissors, knives, or other sharp objects. Do not visit the wife's family. What? Nani? Like, Arma makes streams have significant emotional events. Maybe Harune bought to end her entire existence. Dang-chan! Dang-chan, hi! Hi, hi, ohayou gozaimasu! 新年快乐，恭喜发财! Hi, hi! Dang-chan! Oh, so much joke doesn't exist. But yes, so do not visit the wife's family. We gotta figure that out. Traditionally, multiple generations live together. Yes. Yeah. The bride moves into the groom's home after marriage. And, of course, she will celebrate Chinese New Year with her in-laws. Returning to her parents on New Year's Day means that there are marriage problems and may also bring bad luck to the entire family. The couple should visit the wife's family on the second day. They'd bring their children as well as a modest gift, because it's the thought that counts. Yikers. No hogging all the bad luck. Share the wealth. It's what friends are for. Wait, visiting the wife's family means marriage problems? Specifically if the wife returns to her family. Yeah, because like as that little paragraph just mentioned, the wife usually moves in with the groom's family after they marry. So if the wife goes back home, what would you assume if, you know, like one of your buddies was married and you saw that he was alone one day and you're like, yo, where's the missus? And he's like, oh, she went home to her parents. Like, what would you think? I mean, of course, if it's for a visit, that'd be something else. But like, I don't know. There's something seemingly dangerous about that somehow. Like, perhaps there are some issues, mayhaps. But yes. But you can visit them on the second day, and if you bring the kids, everything's fine, apparently. Let's see. I know many people who follow Rule 5 almost all year long. They just never visit the parents. This all sounds like an excuse not to take a shower and be lazy. I'm chugging really spicy ginger ale. Oh my gosh, I love ginger ale. Can you share with me, please? My kind of New Year, minus the no shower. The kind that burns your throat as it goes down. I love ginger ale! Gimme, gimme. Wakaranai. 中国. Oh, sorry. That's okay. I can see you. Okay, good. I scared myself. I love this song! Okay, that's like the only Chinese song I know because I've heard it for years. Literal years. But anyway, yes. So do not demand debt repayment. That's nice. So if you owe someone money, at least know that they aren't going to come after you during Chinese New Year. This custom is a show of understanding. It allows everyone a chance to celebrate without worry. If you knock on someone's door demanding repayment, you'll bring bad luck to both parties. However, it's fair game after the 5th. Borrowing money is also taboo. You could end up having to borrow the entire year. Yikers. That is spooky. Avoid fighting and crying. Oh my gosh, if you need to cry, I'd just say cry. Unless there's a special circumstance, try not to cry. But if a child cries, do not reprimand them. All issues should be solved peacefully. In the past, neighbors would come over to play peacemaker for any arguments that occurred. This is all to ensure a smooth path to the new year. So basically, do everything within your power, even if it's inconvenient to you, to just keep things chill. Just be chill, apparently. So, yes. We still see you, thank you. Eternal Saber, hi, welcome. Gonna lecture while scrubbing floors at work. I'm so sorry. Oh, Harune, if I may ask, what started the Lunar New Year tradition? The only Chinese history I know is from the historical fiction, Romance of the Three Kingdoms. You know, I should know about that, but I don't. And I actually don't know what started the New Year tradition. I mean, it's like, what... It'd be like asking, why do we celebrate New Year's, right? Because it's the ending of one year and the start of the new. It's that exact same celebration, but because it follows the lunar calendar, it doesn't fall on the same time as like a Gregorian calendar, which is what we follow. So it's for the same reasons. It's for the same reason, but they just have stricter customs because this is a celebration that has lasted like thousands of years before, you know, our modern take on the new year, you know, before we even followed the Gregorian calendar. But yes. Makes sense about borrowing money. Yes. Harune sensei, すごい talented じゃねえよ。そうじゃないですよ、デンちゃん。ねえ。Well, time to stop taking medicine? Time to die? I mean, no. Don't do that. Marcy, hi! Welcome! Good morning! Harune, some Chinese, her CPU is made in China. Oof. Break his leg, collect money. I may have passed out after work today. You probably deserve it, you know? Take a nap. Okay, so avoid taking medicine. Next one. Sorry, I keep going on tangents. Try not to take medicine during the Spring Festival to avoid being sick the entire year. Of course, if you are chronically ill or contract a sudden serious disease, immediate health should still come first. Some related taboos: don't visit the doctor, don't perform or undergo surgery, don't get shots. So I guess if you like, so I feel like if it's more like of like a regular thing, or let's say you like, let's just throw out a totally hypothetical situation. I don't think any of us are like old enough to get cataracts, and we live in a hopefully a good enough environment where we didn't develop cataracts as, you know, young people. But let's say you've got cataracts, you need cataract surgery. Some, you know, in the Chinese culture, if they were to schedule for cataract surgery, this time in the year would not even be considered. We'd be like, we do this before, we do this after, nothing in between. We wouldn't do that. If you need to go to any checkups, you would schedule it after. Just because they believe that anything that you do within this time period will make an impression for the rest of the year. It's like leaving your footprint in the sand, and it really depends on what kind of footprint you're going to leave that stays for the rest of the year. Yes. Let's not seek treatment, it's taboo after all. Stop taking medicine? Alright, time to throw out the seizure pills. Once again, if you need them to survive, then of course take them. I don't think, you know, someone's going to be silly enough to be like, guess I'll die, and just choose not to take the things that keep them living. What's the point then? The whole point of doing all of this is to, you know, usher in good luck into the new year. Why would you start the new year with your death? That's just not right. But anyway, yes. Do not give New Year blessings to someone still in bed. That's actually, okay. You are supposed to give New Year's blessings, but let the recipient get up from bed first. Otherwise, they'll be bedridden for the entire year. Probably not. You also shouldn't tell someone to wake up. So, alright. You don't want them to be rushed around and bossed around for the year. Take advantage of this and sleep in. Oh my gosh. Yes! Chinese gift-giving taboos. It was mentioned above that you should bring gifts when paying visits. It's the thought that counts, but some gifts are forbidden. Clocks are the worst. Gifting clocks is a homophone for paying one's last respects. Oh my gosh. Splitting pairs is also a homophone for separation. Oh my goodness, Asa! Asa, hi! Welcome, welcome! Hello, Raiders! Hello, everybody! Welcome! 新年快乐! 恭喜发财! Happy Chinese New Year, everyone! Core? I never know how to pronounce anything with an X in them. I'm always so confused. But thank you so much! Hi! Welcome to the Kingdom of Crunch! Time for judgment? Oh, yes. How did your trial go? Were you convicted? Don't give knives. Oh, yes. This works out. Free! Hi! Welcome! Silvio Nimbus! Hi! Hi, Yui! Hi! Tipsy! King Draco, justice was not served. Oopsies. Hello! Welcome! Goshi Fatai! Gong Shi Fats Eye. Free, you did your best. It was great. He rigged this system? Oh, wait, so does that mean he's innocent? Oh, apparently. Wait, so if I want to be a jerk, give someone a clock? I mean, they'd probably ask you to leave, and you'd probably really scare them, so I wouldn't do any of that. Rigged! Some regions have their own local taboos too. For example, in Mandarin, apple, which is 苹果. But in Shanghainese, it's, wow, I don't know what the number is. 苹果? Which sounds like passed away from sickness. Oh, yikers. Yeah. These don't apply to the Spring Festival. Oh, these don't just apply to the Spring Festival, so keep it in the back of your mind. It's the same thing for the Full Moon Festival. I think we talked about that quite a bit, actually, during that stream, that there were a lot of things that we couldn't do. Like you can't bring pairs. Just no pairs. Let's see. Wonder what we should do about Shad. I'll take care of Shad. Yeah. It's usually made to immediately convict and pronounce someone guilty. For the Spring Festival, these rules may seem excessive, especially when you add in the cultural norms, customs, and manners. But like a parent would say, they're all for your own good. They only want you to survive. Rabbit Sensei Gaming, thank you so much for the 500 crunch. Now that I know it's not taboo, here are some more bits. Thank you so much for the 500 crunches. Thank you. Formed over thousands of years, these taboos embody the beliefs, wishes, and worries of the Chinese people. That's a really, really big one. Please, if you do happen to get, lucky enough to be invited to a Chinese New Year celebration, please be courteous to their customs, as silly as it may sound. Please, some people are still really, really superstitious about these kinds of things. Please don't be ethnocentric and be like, just for chucks and yuckles, I'm gonna bring a clock. You might truly frighten them. So, please don't do that. Please. Please don't do that. Harune Hype! Hi! Yeah. Late welcome, Raiders. Hi from Singapore. Yay. Okay, so, back to so that was all about taboos, which was honestly incredibly riveting. But let's move on, shall we? What's our next topic of conversation? Let's see. Oh, yes! Okay. Children receive lucky money in red envelopes. In other cultures, children receive gifts for holidays. Gifts are also exchanged during the Spring Festival, but Chinese children receive something else too. Red envelopes. You might have heard me say earlier, 恭喜发财,红包拿来, before Blue so graciously dropped some bits. Thank you very much, by the way. You're incredibly sweet. Also called red packets or red pockets. They're specifically just for stuffing money inside. This money is supposed to help transfer fortune from the elders to the kids. They can also be given between bosses and employees, co-workers, and friends. Think about like a holiday bonus, but like it's like in a little cute envelope, and it's for good luck. With the development of technology, digital red pockets are the trend now. People like to send one in group chats and watch the others fight for the money. That's quite silly. But I kind of want to show you what the red envelope looks like. So, boop, boop. There we go. There that is. Show everyone the lion dance. Thinking about it. I've considered it. Of course, gotta respect the culture after all. Hi, Quintal Boy. Hi, welcome. Late. Hi, Saber. Yes. Remember to drink water. Thank you so much. I keep forgetting. Stay hydrated. Take a sip of water. What's the magic word? Please. Yes, single people receive. But okay, so let me just show you guys this cuteness right here. Okay. Sally, you don't like cookies except gingerbread? Well, gingerbread's delicious, so. Harune, cute? No, you! No, you. Okay. Boop. Take a look. Yeah. Dun dun. These adorable looking packets here, these little red envelopes, are in the style or are designed for the year of the rat. So look at it. Look how cute it is. All that's left to happen is a dab. No dabbing will not happen. But look, so it's in Rex Key, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the Kingdom of Crunch. Thank you so much for joining us today. But yes, so these are little red envelopes. They're really not all that big. They're maybe about like yay big. About that big. And about that tall. And it's made specifically just for sticking money inside, right? But you've got the red, you've got the gold, so the red represents the good luck, the fortune that that red brings, and then the gold is, I guess, the fortune aspect, like muns. It looks like gold. Gold is gold, yeah. And so adults would give these envelopes with money inside to children. Let me see if I have a couple of other. Here we go. Here are some other ones. I want to zoom in, but I'm afraid to. I am afraid. But you can see these here. There's another set of designs. Hi, Delta Mac. Welcome. Hi. Mr. Bombastic Man. Welcome. Hi. And then we've got this one here. This is a more traditional one. I feel like I actually own this one. This just has the symbol of fortune, and a very gorgeous, elaborate image of a branch with some flower petals on there. But this is like your standard, I would say this is like a standard looking red envelope. There's like a few hundred in those. A few hundred, the classic version, yes. Oh, there's a Rat Attack music now as a sequel to Chicken Attack. And wait, already? That's so fast! I wonder if someone made a cat version just to troll people. Maybe, I don't know. Yes, and I think I showed those already. Yes, so those are those. Am I scared of rats? I have never really encountered a rat before, so I have no preference, I guess. But yeah, there that is. Okay. So there's about red envelopes. Oh yes, okay. So continuing on with our conversation. Moving on from red envelopes, we're continuing on with customs. So, this sounds a little bit extreme because I have not done this, but it says you eat dumplings for every meal every day. It says, well, technically you're supposed to, but not many people do that anymore because you can have too much of even the most delicious foods. So most people will eat dumplings during New Year's Eve dinner. Others will eat them for the first breakfast. Says, contrary to popular belief, though, dumplings aren't popular everywhere in China. It's more of a northern thing. In the south, people would rather eat spring rolls and balls of glutinous rice soup called tangyuan, which, oh my gosh, you guys, tangyuan is just so good. I cannot describe, well enough how much I love tangyuan. I did not even bring up chat. I didn't bring chat back, my fault. But let me at least show you the image of these delicious looking dumplings because I love dumplings. Interstellar Fox, thank you so much for the 100 crunches. I heard red envelope again. No, you didn't. You didn't. I swear to you, you did not. That's a myth. But there we go. Look at those dumplings. Oh my gosh. I love dumplings. In fact, as we speak, dumplings are being prepared. I know it in my bones. I know that when I leave this place, there will be dumplings for me. Band Kid, thank you so much for hosting. Thank you, thank you. I love that stuff. You have a pet fish? I used to have a pet fish. Her ambition showing how good the dumplings are. How do you spell that dish? Tangyuan, are those pot stickers? Yeah, you can call them pot stickers. I feel like they're called pot stickers if they're pan fried. These look more like they've been, boiled or even steamed. But yeah, you've got to have, it's almost like, it's just one of those things that you just like have to have. It's like turkey for Thanksgiving. You've got to have dumplings, at least for Chinese New Year, like the first Chinese New Year's Eve or the day, right? Whenever you celebrate it. I've never had the chance to try a real dumpling. What's the best kind to eat? I'm trying to think. I really like pork dumplings. But it's not just stuffed with pork, right? It's like ground pork with, green onions or like scallions, I think they're also called, some other green vegetables, and, if I'm fortunate enough, sometimes there'll even be shrimp in them. I love shrimp. Well, as you may know now, at this point, I eat just about everything, so I love everything, right? Everything's fine, except for dairy, but that's unfortunate. They look steamed, yes. I like those fried seaweed dumplings. It was yum. A Plague Tale Innocence. Rats conquer the world. That's right. That's a different scenario, right? Those rats were diseased. Steamed in a bamboo steamer, it seems. Yes! I've got those. How to name my dumpling senses are tingling. Okay, I'm hungry and it's 9:46. I don't get dumplings tonight, but I'm definitely gonna find some tomorrow. How do I tell you about dumplings? Sounds like she's raising troop morale for a delicious victory. I hope so. I hope so, because dumplings are a treat. Dumplings are always nice. Shrimp garlic dumplings are pretty good. Truth. You like everything except White Castle. Peaky New, you remembered! I hate White Castle. I think I can eat shrimp dumplings, but not, Hallgall? Is there nothing different from Chinese New Year and Lunar New Year? Or Lunar Year? There's Chinese New Year, there's the Lunar New Year, they're the same thing. Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year, Spring Festival, all called the same thing. What isn't the same is the Full Moon Festival. Those do sound great, especially the one with shrimp. Seafood of the gods. I ate 3 hours ago a chicken pot pie. But was it with dumplings? Yes, all the same thing. But yes. There we go. I'm gonna continue scrolling because they have some really nice images of, like, a pretty traditional setup for teen snackies, which I love snackies. But yes, so it says Chinese New Year desserts have special meanings. A lot of cultures have symbolic foods such as the Yule log cake. But so many Chinese New Year's desserts have special meanings behind them, and it's mostly puns in the name. Take the Tangyuan, for example. It literally means soup balls, but it sounds like, see, I don't know the tone markings for these, so I'm not even gonna try to butcher it, which means reunion. So it's no surprise it's a popular dessert during Chinese New Year. I've got to show you a picture of Tangyuan, my friends. I have to, because it's so delicious. I love nothing more on this planet. Well, actually, that's not true. I was gonna say I love nothing more on this planet than Tangyuan, but that's just not true. I love a lot of things on this planet more than Tangyuan, but, yes! Oh my gosh, okay. Sorry, I got really excited. Gomen. Okay. Oh, gods, these look good. Holy heck. Okay. Oh my goodness. Now I want them so badly! I want them so bad! Okay. You guys are gonna be a little bit confused at what you see, I think. Because they're gonna look a little bit like colorful Easter eggs. But yes. So about eating with elders, yes. Pork pot stickers are also nice, since they're pretty much dumplings, but they stick to the pot. I want snackies now. Because my friend seemed offended when I said Chinese New Year. They said it's Lunar New Year, so felt bad and apologies. It could be maybe because they're not Chinese, but they still celebrated it. So, I mean, I called it the same thing. I called it Lunar New Year, even though I grew up calling it Chinese New Year, but I mean, that's part of my culture. But there are other non-Chinese cultures that do celebrate it, and so to call it the Lunar New Year seems to make it's a little bit more inclusive. Soup dango, yes, that's exactly it. Harune, I have leftover Chinese New Year leftovers. Want some? Yes, please. Is it, Tangyuan? Because that's really all I want. But yes, so let me just... Aaron, hi! Just drop by to say hi. Relatives are at my place. Happy Chinese New Year. Aaron, 恭喜发财，新年快乐，新年快乐。Boop. There we go. Just look. Just look at all of these different images of Tangyuan. Hang on, I like selected a few because look at that. Look at that. So it's kind of like it's a mochi texture, but on the inside they have different things filled in it, and you would just like eat it in your soup. And the soup is usually sweet. I think it's cooked with either brown sugar or black sugar, but it's not super sweet because the Tangyuan itself is already very sweet. On the inside, sometimes, I think most commonly, it's sweet black sesame. But I've also had like peanut butter. Oh my gosh, and it was like cooked and it's all melty and stuff. It's like peanut butter toast. It's like the melty peanut butter toast, and it's just amazing. It looks like a giant jawbreaker. It kind of does, but it's super chewy. So please try to bite it and not try to eat the whole thing, because you will choke and you will die. So please don't do that. Okay, gotta go. Bye-bye. Bye, Aaron. Bye-bye. Harune, why? I'm hungry and haven't been to my hometown in a while, so my homies didn't invite me this year. Oh, no! Invite yourself. Just show up. I love the peanut Tangyuan with sweet ginger soup. Yes! Blue! Yes! That's my jam! Yes, yes, yes. There we go. So there's an image with the black sesame on the inside. Super delicious. Super good stuff. I'm done fawning over this deliciousness. But yeah, so as you could see, they either are white or you see them in different colors. I guess it kind of depends. You can also, not all Tangyuan have things filled in them. So like this one, for example, these will not. I mean, they're too small to have things filled inside. But these look like ones that I've like handmade in a class that I took. I last had one probably over 20 years. Listen, Ken, go back and get yourself some Tangyuan. That stuff's the bomb. It's good stuff. Go eat it, please. Do yourself a favor. Your tummy will thank you, right? But yes, so as I was saying, so these have no filling on the inside. They're just too small, but they're equally delicious. And then the soup will be sweet. And then this particular Tangyuan, I don't believe will be that sweet because there's nothing inside to kind of sweeten it. So the soup itself will be the sweeter part, and the Tangyuan will be the more plain part. Cole, you're cute! Yes, Alex is right. As usual. I think there are green ones that are filled with brown sugar and coated with coconut floss. But are they in the soup? Or do you just eat them as is? The colors don't really have a difference in flavor. No, they do not. They do not. It looks like cereal. Isn't it adorable? But this is cereal you can make yourself. Like this is, like I said, this is something I feel like I made once, right? So this is like, this cute stuff right here. Just make it yourself. Okay. Let's get that out of there. Resurrect chat. And let us continue with our most auspicious conversation. Harune, Fox, and Rose. Harune, Fox, and Rose are cute. But so is Alex and Cole and Okay, let's get that out of here. Doot. Let's see, what do we got here? Yes. There's wine specifically for the Spring Festival. Chinese people love drinking. There's a saying that there's no manners and or etiquette without wine. This means that you have to have wine for every ceremony, festival, or important dinner. There's wine for engagement dinners, weddings, birthdays, and of course, the Spring Festival. With such a rich wine culture, it's no surprise that there's a bunch of drinking games you can play. However, it's not all fun and games. When you're eating with someone older than you, as is the case with New Year's dinners, you need to follow strict toasting etiquette rules. They include the order of toasts, seating, how you hold the wine glass, etc. That's that. And then, finally, and I do want to share this picture with you as well. As you can tell, this is just a bunch of sharing today. Chat never resurrected. I'm upset. Chat never wants to resurrect. Do you eat it hot or cold? The Tangyuan, hot. Soup is hot. Yes. There are marriage drinking rituals. Oh dear. Greeting elders for toasts. Always a bit of a workout, isn't it? But yes. So as we discussed like a million times before, the Chinese decorate everything red for Chinese New Year. Every family will deck their homes in this color. That is just the truth. And as I explained a lot earlier, it's because red is just the symbolic color of good fortune. As you see here, we have very traditional decorations here. Gonna lurk here a while, but I will still be listening. Of course, not a problem. Mulled rice wine is pretty good. Sake is real good. Goodbye, liver. Just, I mean, you don't have to drink to get drunk. Just enjoy yourself. Take some sips or whatever. But yes. So here is that. Yeah. We have a little, these are like, I don't want to call them keychains. I don't even know where you would hang these. I guess like above door frames or something like that. We always had them like hung over like closet door handles. I don't think it was for any particular reason, but I think it was just like because we didn't know where to put them. But that's just what I'm used to. I don't know. I don't really know if that's the case. Now, are there non-alcoholic wines allowed for the tradition? I ask for those of us who can't drink alcohol. I think, I mean, of course, every custom is like, hey, yeah, drinking, we do a thing. But if you really can't drink, I think just, you know, your water or whatever you have with you, your juice, because I'm sure the kids, obviously the kids can't drink, but I'm sure they want to be included in the festivities too, so they would just maybe partake in the toast, or the toastings or whatever, but they wouldn't be expected to drink. So I think if you really can't, no one's gonna ask you what you have in your glass. They might ask you, like, do you want some wine? And then you would just say, no, I've got my juice or whatever, your water or whatever, and they'll be like, okay, and that's it. I just saw a lady in a red, some now. You could drink tea or something. Yes, when I was young, I helped with a dancing dragon. I love that. I've always wanted to do that, and they never asked me. Rude. No, that's okay. I'm kidding. Yeah, the children got orange juice. Usually it's tea around here, though, since alcohol tax is high. Yeah, I mean, most of the times, like, in my Drunk Kids Intensifies, nope, we don't condone underage drinking. No, we do not. But, yes. I think most commonly it's tea. I think past a certain time, people don't feel like drinking anymore, especially if there's work the next day. I mean, technically it's a holiday, so you wouldn't be working, but like you still want to function, right? So they yeah, you'll mostly get tea. You gotta ask him for it if you want it. Yeah, I'm learning so much about Asian culture. Well, fantastic. That's the whole point. Yeah. But yes. It also says the Chinese will hang up red lanterns and strings of real or fake chili peppers, paste red paper onto doors and windows, and more. It also says new clothes are believed to bring good luck at the start, and start over fresh. People will add new red clothing to their spring festival wardrobe too. Yes. And then it rounds out by talking about the Zodiac, which is what we started with. But I think that's about everything. And actually, well, I shouldn't say that. That's not everything, because they also have like traditional foods. It's not just dumplings that you eat all the time. If I remember correctly, it's also soup. I remember being told that it was also incredibly important to have fish, like steamed fish, at your table, and that you aren't supposed to finish the fish, right? You're supposed to eat it, and everyone's supposed to have a little bit of everything. So yeah, hang on, let me back up. So you're supposed to have like a huge multitude of food on the table, and especially, I don't know if you're supposed to have leftovers of everything, but you are definitely supposed to have leftovers of the fish. And it's supposed to, I guess, symbolize that you had more than enough, right? That you're like, oh, I had my fill, but we still had, you know, more fish than we could finish. That's good, right? That means we've had an abundance, and then that will continue being that fortunate to have so much food that you couldn't finish it throughout the new year. What do they call the chopsticks tossing dish? Yum-sen or something? Chopsticks tossing. I'm back with SpaghettiOs. Piggy New, you're a... That's great. But yeah, so there is a lot that we could probably go a little bit more in depth with, but I'd say this is a pretty good overall sort of introduction to Chinese New Year, but big picture things here. Red is super important. Make sure you know what not to give people. Don't give them clocks, don't give them pears. No cutting, no being mean, no getting your hair cut either, apparently. And always always eat dumplings. And eat tangyuan, most important. Tangyuan. Eat the tangyuan. It's good. But yeah. I'm a what? You're a real American. Even if you're not American. SpaghettiOs is such a 90s kid food. But anyway, yes, no crying. Okay, they never said anything about not wearing black. They just want you to wear red. Wear red a lot and don't shower. Don't shower the day of, kids. Is it the yellow triangles? Terrible. Anyway, yes. But that's really it, you guys. Do you have any questions in the chat? Are there any questions? Or anything you want me to go over? I know talking about the Zodiac was kind of a popular thing, even if it's unrelated. If you have any questions about your Zodiac, if you want to know, we can look it up right now. If you want to know who you're compatible with, we can look that up. I have no problem with that. I'm stuck with wonton mi. It's closer to salad. I'm not following the no showering thing. It's so that you don't wash off the good luck. So you shower the night before, but the day of for Chinese New Year, you don't want to shower that night or like that morning because you want all of the good luck that hopefully all of your preparation has done to be with you. And you want to be able to absorb all that good luck for the upcoming year. Matchmaking session! Wearing black is a sign of death or something, apparently. Actually, no. White. White is a funeral color. So you don't want to give people white flowers. You also don't want to wear white to Chinese New Year. Don't do that. Please don't do that. I remember the dancing dragon eat the lettuce and spit it out at you. Yes, I remember that too. Gosh, that was one of my most exciting memories. But yes, yeah, if you have questions about the Zodiac, tell me, let me know. Well, we can look that up really quick. Black is more of a Western thing, I think. Yes, it is. White is the no color. White is the don't do it color. I need to go to bed. Good night, everyone. Have a happy Lunar New Year. Good night, Hoya. Thank you so much for joining. I forgot that was there. This is gonna be meta for a second. Boop. Anyway, I've been lied to. Pleb. No. Remember, guys, did you talk about how each animal also has an element attributed to them? I did discuss that, but we didn't have to, I mean, the metal, or the element thing isn't, you know, the most important thing ever. Gongxi, Harune, oh, thank you so much. Gongxi ni, gongxi fatai. Oh yes. Okay, so last thing we'll cover then. We'll leave it here, since this seems like a good place to stop. But let me teach you two very important phrases, and you've heard me say it throughout the stream, but I won't know if you repeat it after me, but I'm going to encourage you to do so. Please repeat after me, saying Happy New Year, or Happy New Year, 新年快乐. 新年快乐. So 快乐 is happy, 新年 is New Year. So 新 means new, 年 is the year, and then 快乐 is like happy. It's the happy part. So 新年快乐, Happy New Year. And then the next word, 恭喜发财. 恭喜发财. That's supposed to wish people good luck. So you have Happy New Year and like a good luck wish, right? 新年快乐，恭喜发财. Yes. And I remember just kind of growing up as a joke, we would say 恭喜发财，红包拿来. So we would be like, you know, wishing you good luck. Give me them monies. 红包 is the red envelope that I was talking about, and then 拿来 means like to bring out. So bring, you know, ask you for good luck, and then, you know, bring out them good luck monies. I wants it. 新年快乐, yay! You lost me. I did not lose you, Mel. You did great. 恭喜发财. No, Blue, no! Blue, no! Don't do it! My time watching Chinese anime has paid off. Woo! Yay, Chinese anime. 新年快乐, yay! 新年快乐. Fox has only learned 恭喜发财. That's good enough. Bye, bye, Blue. You forgot? Okay, your birthday is March 30th. Wait, no, this is about years. You know about my culture than I do. This is just a lot of personal experience as well, so a little bit of each, I would believe. A lot I had to learn on my own as well, because when you're trying to celebrate Western or Eastern traditions over in the Western lands, it's not always, you know, it doesn't always translate well, especially if a large portion of the Asian side of your family is not here with you. I mean, if the whole point is to like travel and be there, I think it'd be a lot worse to like have to fly there. 新年快乐，恭喜发财 Fox! Thank you so much for the 100 crunches! 谢谢你，谢谢谢谢。Once again, thank you all so much for all of the lucky money, for all the hongbao. I really appreciate it. You guys are fantastic. I love you all so much, and it really means a lot to me that you could share, you know, a holiday that I hold very dear with me. So thank you. I love you all. Have a wonderful rest of your day, whether it is morning, noon, or night, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!